oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's got
a man, complete. A huge play there for Houston. And even 60 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Caught left side. Here's Dell. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up third down now. Time to his left. Vic into the slide, and he's got the first. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on third down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, Vic. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Come on.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on the first drive. Their defense holds it. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They start the drive with Lynch. Fights him off. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 26. Here's Rodgers to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. An inside run with Lynch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Rodgers. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to the ground, Lynch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's not able to get away. Saves back at the 22. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Play number 9 now in this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Now it's Rodgers. It's caught by Aguilar. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marshall Faulk. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They go with McCaffrey. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd and 11.
To throw is Stafford. That's swung out to Mostert. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 18. It's a Carolina 1st down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal and a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another. Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Mostert. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Again, it's Mostert. And this time he works his way in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Rodgers going to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
He's across midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Panthers. Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Pat McAfee now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, they go with Mostert again.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
On second down, Mostert.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And that is no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. As time expires in the first half.
And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. It's an 89-yard kick return.
And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
And now how about this? Looks like we're going to see an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out.
Oh, that was taking a big risk there. They bit the spike, hoping to catch the defense napping, and they weren't. In the end, this does wind up stopping the clock. But now you're looking at a 4th down.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Down to about the 37. And quickly, they get to the line. Rodgers now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Throwing is Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Eagles! Marshawn Lynch, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Oh, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football. Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Lynch. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. They're unable to can't connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Stafford on first down.
He'll hit Mostert again here.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Throwing again is Stafford.
That is caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Here's Mostert.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Raheem Mostert
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs him. The kicking team gets the football here.
54 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Once again, it's Mostert.
And he stopped immediately there.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
2nd and 10. Open man there is Finneran.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 9.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Stafford going to throw it. Toward the corner, caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce from 8 yards out.
And the Panthers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it gives these guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Oh, he fakes a spike. And this is going to work. It's caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Rodgers now on first down.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Well, they need to score and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Here's 1st and goal.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now a toss coming right side. It's Lynch, and he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And the Panthers are going to recover here. And that should be enough to get them the victory. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Stafford now to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip.